Hello students, this is a continuation of vectors and it says on number 5, sketch the vector v equals -3, 4 and find its magnitude. Okay, so the vector v equals 0, -3, 4. If there's no other coordinate, we start at 0, 0 if they only have one. So we go 0, 0. Then we go -3, 1, 2, 3, and up 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to draw that line and then draw the vector there. Okay? So the magnitude of a vector is kind of like its length. So what we have to do is use the Pythagorean theorem. And what we do is draw a right triangle. And so over here, we're going to say that is going to be -3 because it's actually going 3 left. And then it goes 4 up. So the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So it's finding the length on the sides of a triangle. And this can be a, and this can be b. C is always the hypotenuse or the longest side of a right triangle. Okay? So then we use this formula. We're going to find this distance c. Okay? So we say a squared, so -3 squared, plus b is 4 squared equals c squared. Now make sure you square these before you add them together. So this is going to be 9 plus 16 equals c squared. Then we add 9 and 16 and we go 25 equals c squared. Then when you have just 1 over there, we take the square root. And again, I think you could see okay. So you take the square root of both sides. C equals, and we could put plus or minus 5 here, but since it's considered kind of a length, we're going to put just 5. So that would be the magnitude. It's called the magnitude, which is kind of like the length. So we say C is 5. And that's how you do that type of problem. Okay? So next, find the magnitude of PQ for P equals 3, 8 and Q equals -4, 2. You draw a right triangle as the first step. Actually, I'm going to plot the points. That's the first step. So I go over 3 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I go -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 2. Okay, so it says PQ, so it starts at P, and it's going this way all the way to Q. And that's not a very straight line, but that's okay. You can use a ruler if you want. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and draw my right triangle, figure out my A, B, and C. Now, if this is diagonal, this is going to be my C. Okay, so I'm going to figure it's going to go down over to here, and then it's going to go over to here. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 6 is going to be -6. And then left is also going to be negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then we use the Pythagorean theorem to solve. So we say, and this is the symbols that we use, the magnitude of PQ. It's like parallel lines almost. Equals, okay, a squared -6 squared. Actually, this is going to end up being c squared. Equals -6 squared plus -7 squared. So we get that 36 plus 49. 9 and 6 is 15. So c squared is 85. Now we have to solve for c, so the next step, we take the square root. So you get your handy dandy calculator, put in 85 and we have a square root button. And the square root button is 9.16, rounded to 9.17. So C equals 9.17. So the magnitude of PQ equals 9.17. And I don't think we have any units. Oh, now it says it's 9.22. Let me double check on the calculator. So again, 85 square root, 9.22 rounded to the nearest hundredth. And I think you can get the rest of this, students. I will probably be given a worksheet for you, and we will do the story problems next time. Good luck, students. You rock.